Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Not everyone's a hit, okay? Not every intro's a hit. Hello, collective. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. It's me, Patience with Spirit, your favorite psychic spirit medium, host of Spirit News podcast on Spotify, where we teach you about non-physical energy through the help of my very own spirit team, the Guild of the Golden Triangle. We are developing our childhood psychic gift that has been repressed until 5 years ago when I started this journey, and it's all been documented for you per the Guild of the Golden Triangle. They told me to document it on TikTok. So if you want to follow any of our socials, they're all here for you at in the description bar through the link tree. And we would love for you to be a part of our community, to be a part of our soul tribe. We would love that, absolutely. And we are here today with another collective read to learn how to read energy together with you in real time. Marie! Hey, Marie! Thanks for being here. We love you. We are so excited to be co-creating with you in this way, be connecting with you in this very special way. And it is so much fun and we love doing it. Spirit says, sure. Spirit loves doing it too. To be able to connect with you in this very special way, to bring the messages forward, to be able to connect with spirit and show you guys how we do it, and everybody does it their own special way. We're just trying to be an example of taking action towards doing something that makes us feel joy, that makes us feel fulfilled. And we talk about the more metaphysical stuff on our podcast on Spotify, Spirit News, where we bring you higher perspectives of linear views. And that's what we do here. We try to. Oh, thank you, Marie. Thank you. Everybody's psychic. Everybody is psychic. Everybody is. Some people all have different degrees of psychicness, different levels, just like consciousness, just like awareness, just like emotions. Everybody's on different levels all at the same time. So we're here to just show you, to be an example of how we are honoring our psychic gift. Hi, Ophelia. Hi. And how we are choosing to interpret the energy. Everybody interprets it differently, but we hope by doing this and showing you how we do it that it would inspire you to want to connect with your own spirit guides. Everybody has spirit guides, and we want to make sure that, there we go. There you go, Ophelia. I'm sorry I had you as moderator. You don't have to be moderator if you don't want to. I can turn it back on, but I don't want you to feel like you have to moderate every time you come in. But we want to do another collective reading. I do this for fun. I don't do it for likes, comments, shares, or subscribes. It's nice to get them and I appreciate them so much, but I want to show you guys something that I do that's fun for me. So honest question, can you please tell me where in the Bible does it say to consult medium? Well, wasn't Jesus a medium and a psychic? I mean, he had the ability to heal and he had the ability to speak to God directly, and that's all that we're trying to teach you how to do, is to be your own conduit. Everybody is a medium or a psychic, essentially, everybody, because your non-physical energy is actually what makes you intuitive or psychic. And everybody has that ability. Everybody in the world has known when somebody was about to call them and then they call, or has known when to press on the brakes because something was going to run out in front of you and an animal ran out in front of you. That's all intuitive abilities, and we just don't tap into them because we're taught that you don't have them or that they're bad. So the Bible actually says not to seek out sorcerers and witches, but I've come to find that the distraction to keep us from knowing. Oh, thank you, Ophelia. Thank you. Well, Jesus talked to Holy Spirit. So, and a medium, it just means, is a word that is applied to someone who bridges the gap between physical and non-physical energy. And so they're a medium because they're in between both worlds. They're a medium. And so I have the ability, because I was born this way, this is the way God made me, to be able to talk to loved ones, Holy Divine Spirit, in a very unique way. And I'm learning how to talk to them through the help of my spirit guides. So if you don't want to be here and you don't want to listen to whatever Holy Divine Spirit has to say, look, Spirit said pride. Don't be prideful.
Trying to possess you.
Don't be prideful.
Sure.
So, we're here with another message from Spirit, getting higher perspectives of linear views, trying to understand our emotions, trying to understand how we can find joy in this time and how to transition from going to the head to the heart, because there's a big energy shift that's happening. We're going to the new earth. There's a lot of truths coming up. This is the year of the dragon, so a lot of truths are coming out as we're going into the Aquarian age. And hey everybody, thank you for being here. So, Spirit said suggestion. So we're just bringing suggestions. Spirit just suggests things. Remember, if you're talking to Holy Divine Spirit, it'll always be a suggestion. Spirit said suggestion. They want me to remind you of that. If you're speaking to your own source of spirit, and they're telling you to do things, or they're saying you have to do something, and they're not giving you time to think about it, they're not loving about it, they're making you feel like your way or the highway, then that's probably not Holy Divine Spirit. Holy Divine Spirit will always be patient and kind and always suggest things, never make you feel like you have to do something or you'll die or whatever. Because we notice in the collective reads, a lot of people will try to connect with spirit who aren't healed, who have unhealed wounds, who are very prideful, who are very in their ego, and they'll connect with things that match their vibration. And so they will often feel like they're talking to Holy Spirit, and whatever they've contacted that matches their low vibration will tell them to do things under the guise of being Holy Spirit, and that's not Holy Spirit. So Spirit wants us to remind you that it's always about suggestion. They always suggest things, okay? There shall not be found among you anyone who burns his son or daughter as an offering, anyone who practices divination, tells fortunes, interprets omens, or a sorcerer. Have met. I'm gonna get you out of here if you're gonna be arguing. If you can stay for the heels and the feels and understand from a different perspective, or you can be very rigid and prideful in your perspective of things and not, the Spirit said tarot. Tarot. Of what tarot is, because, oh, Spirit said you're malevolent, so you can stay or you can go, but if you do one more comment, okay, goodbye. Jeez, sometimes people who are in their ego will try to stop messages from God, so that's okay. So oh, I'm feeling so weird right now. You know what? Any negativity, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. Get out of here. You ain't allowed here. This is a clear space of holy divine light. I put a protective bubble of love and light on to protect us from any negativity that may try to enter here. This is about love and light. Please leave. Thank you so much. Get out of here. All right, I'm going to do a prayer from the Little Virgin Mary. It's for Wednesday. Look, it says Wednesday, because today's Wednesday. Blessed be the Lord, the God of Israel. He has come to his people to set them free. He has raised up for us a mighty Savior, born of the house of his servant David. Through his holy prophets, he promised of old that he would save us from our enemies, from the hands of all who hate us. He promised to show mercy to our fathers and to remember his holy covenant. This was the oath he swore to our father Abraham, to set us free from the hands of our enemies, free to worship him without fear, holy and righteous in his sight, all the days of our life. You, my child, shall be called the prophet of the Most High. And prophets are psychic, okay? For you will go before the Lord to prepare his way, to give his people knowledge of salvation by the forgiveness of their sins. In the tender compassion of our God, the dawn from on high shall break upon us, to shine on those who dwell in darkness and in the shadow of death, and to guide our feet into the way of peace. Glory to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and will be forever. Amen. I love that for a Wednesday. So we're going to read the energy. Just remember that energy is fluid. It can be past, present, or future. It can be an alternate timeline. It can be an Akashic record. Whatever it is, it's going to have something valuable. I don't choose. Oh, Haji! Hello! Thank you so much for all your comments you leave me. I love you so much. Thank you. I'm so grateful to you. So just remember that, Spirit said it correct, just remember that this is us getting a higher perspective of a linear view, that we are all non-physical energy having a human experience, so this is always going to have something valuable. It might not be your message, it might not be about you, but it's going to have something valuable that Spirit wants us to know. I don't choose what comes through. I allow Spirit, Holy Divine Spirit, to use me as a messenger, as a vessel, to connect with them, to bring whatever they feel would be good at this time now. Okay, so let's do it. Let me drink some water. Oh, thank you, Mr. Chill. Okay, I'm really feeling my telepathy oracle cards. So remember, I just do this for fun. I do it because I think it's so much fun. I do it to develop my psychic gift that I've had since I was a child. I was born this way God made me. I repressed it till 5 years ago. It feels really good when I allow myself to be in this authenticity. It feels really good to me, so that's why I do it. I love connecting with Spirit in this very unique way. Thank you so much, Holy Divine Spirit, for being here with us. It's my honor to bring the messages forward, to be a conduit for Holy Divine Spirit. I ask you that you please give us the messages that you want us to know. Old souls. Spirit said old souls.
You will stay.
Thank you so much, Holy Divine Spirit. I have everything I need. I'm happy right now, and everything works out for me. Thank you for all my blessings. Please give us a message. Woo! Connection. 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 So Spirit wants you to know, this goes, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I love you. So Spirit wants you to know that everybody is psychic. Everybody has a connection to Spirit. You don't have to go to anything outside of yourself to connect to Spirit. If you do seek out divination, or you want people to tell you your future, that's not exactly what divination's for. Everybody is able to have their own inner guidance, but if you're relying on outward sources to tell you how things are going to end up or give you clues to how things are going to be, you have to remember that it's just energy. It could change at any time. Like we always say in the beginning, it could be past, present, or future, and to not attach yourself too much to any piece of information, because it could change in 1 second, or it could be something that is even an alternate timeline that's happening at the same time as your timeline. And so that's what we're learning through the energy, and that's what Spirit wants us to know right now. Oh, there's like something, a funny sensation in my left foot, like I stepped on something. Like I stepped on a nail or something, but I have my sandals on. Interesting. Did anyone step on something? So Spirit said connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. So you're never not connected to Spirit. What happens is that we grow up and we aren't taught that we have a connection, but your connection can never be broken. It can only be remembered. And so it's up to us to understand that we're non-physical energy having a human experience, and to connect with that non-physical part of ourselves, to be able to bring in that energy, or to have awareness of the energy. So Spirit wants you to know that
The number 8.
you don't need a medium or psychic to be connected. We're just merely here to show you an example of what it looks like to be connected, so that way you can find your own connectedness, because you're never disconnected. You're just not remembering how to receive the information. Okay? So I don't know, Spirit wanted me to tell you that. Okay, that was for somebody. Spirit wanted me to tell you that. Somebody here, on another note, somebody here could have had some kind of unbreakable connection with somebody, or has an unbreakable connection with somebody, or thought they did. Something they thought that somebody with someone they trusted and loved, I cannot make it up, with someone that they loved, someone that they thought they had a connection with, somebody they thought they could conquer everything with. They thought that this was unbreakable. They thought that it was love. They thought that it was love. Someone here, I don't know. I'm just gonna say what I see, what I'm getting. I don't know who it is or if it's true. I'm seeing somebody with blonde hair, but their roots are dark, so I don't think they're a natural blonde. And they have these really big sunglasses on. And I don't know, they look kind of, they're giving me like
Loud.
loud, okay? They're giving me like morbid. They're giving me movie star vibes. This looks kind of like, she kind of looks like Britney Murphy. Recognition. I don't know. I'm looking at someone who kind of looks like Britney Murphy.
Collect.
Whoever this is, they had a connection, a love connection. They thought that they recognized some kind of soul connection in someone. There's someone they were with that they thought they felt recognized in, or this could be someone who's well recognized. That's funny. I don't know if this is Britney Murphy, y'all, but I see someone who looks like Britney Murphy, and Spirit just said recognize, so I don't know. I don't know. Barrier. But this person found was trying to find their way around some kind of obstacle or barrier through love. They thought that love would fix something, or would help something to be fixed, or thought that they had overcome some kind of obstacle to find happiness through love. But Cupid in reverse. But it wasn't what they thought it was. It wasn't what they thought it was. There's something that
Trash.
twin flame in reverse, and Spirit just said trash. So there's
Share my message.
share my message. Oh my god, if I'm speaking with Britney Murphy, that is so cool. That's like the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. I don't know if I am. There's somebody in my mind's eye that's showing me them, blonde hair, black roots, with sunglasses on. The mouth looks just like Britney Murphy. She has a really loud laugh. She thought she was in some kind of love connection. Someone who she thought was Cupid could have hooked her up with somebody who was a false flame. Somebody who said they were her flame. She didn't recognize the signs. She didn't listen to the obstacles or the barriers that were coming up between her and this person. She thought that love could conquer everything. She thought this person was her twin flame, but it's in reverse. Okay. This person, this person she thought was the link to overcoming challenges in her emotions.
Wrongfully accused.
In her emotions. She thought that this person was the link in recognizing some kind of challenge she was trying to overcome. She thought it was a true soul connection that would help her overcome things together. But there's something she thought, there's something she thought about this person that I want to say, like, what's that word? What's that word on a computer when you override? Something that overrode her emotions. Something that it kind of like made her only in her emotions. It made her unable to be logical. It made her operate in her emotions all the time, and that's why she just was all in on this false twin flame. Someone hooked her up with this person. Some Cupid in reverse. Cherish. Someone that she thought was a protector. Someone she thought who was supposed to protect her relationships. Someone close to her. Look, there's a big tree and a little tree. There's a big tree and a little tree. It could be like a parent or something. Her parent.
Follow the sign.
Follow the signs. Her parent could have hooked her up with somebody who is a false twin flame, who she thought was the answer to overcoming obstacles to find happiness. She was being given signs from the universe about how this person was a challenge or not, or a false twin flame, but she was always in too much of an emotional state to really logically deduce the signs she was getting, or she was ignoring the signs. The Cupid in reverse, possibly a parent, hooked her up with this person. Okay. Maze at the top of the deck. She was always in a maze of confusion when it comes to this love connection and this Cupid person who is supposed to be her protector. Erupt at the top of the deck. She was always in eruption of emotion because this person was a false twin flame. Okay. So why didn't this person protect you? Why didn't your parent protect you? Their parent hooked them up with somebody who was a false twin flame. Sunglasses. Because this person was a gaslighter. Their parent may have been a gaslighter, or may have been this person. Huh. Meeting, conversing. I have sunglasses and coffee cup. So this person who was, I don't know if this is Britney Murphy, but it sure does look like her. She's got her, didn't I say she had sunglasses on? It's person 10. Oh my god, we might be talking to Britney Murphy right now.
Smoke.
Smoke. Did Britney Murphy smoke? I don't know. But this person was supposed to protect whoever I'm looking at that looks like Britney Murphy in my mind's eye, was supposed to protect her, but she was always being watched. There's someone who was always stalking her. This person who was supposed to protect her was gaslighting her to be in some kind of relationship, to meet up with somebody, to start a friendship with somebody when she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. She was trying to savor a moment of being single. This is a single cup of coffee. But her parent or whoever this person is supposed to protect her, I'm really getting it's a parent figure. Really getting like a feminine energy. She was supposed to she kept on gaslighting her to no, you really want to meet this person. Don't you want love in your life? Don't you want, well, you want to be alone forever, like that kind of thing. But really this person wanted to just savor the moment of being single, of having friendships. I'm getting the feeling this is like the first time they've been alone in a while. They were really like savoring the moment of having like alone time or something like that. Self-indulgence. Focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. I told you. I cannot make it up. Earth. Thank you, Spirit. This person who looks like Britney Murphy, if it is Britney Murphy, that's crazy. I'm happy to bring the messages forward, but she didn't want to be in a relationship, but their mother or parent figure kept gaslighting them and kept being in their business, was trying to get them to focus on a particular person who was a false twin flame, gaslighting them while this woman who looks like Britney Murphy was trying to focus on themselves. They're trying to uplift themselves, not need anyone outside themselves. They were doing shadow work. They're finding self-worth. This mother figure or someone they thought was supposed to protect them didn't want that for some reason. Why didn't your mother want that for you? Why did your mom want you to be with this person? Camera. Because her mom lives in the past. Her mom keepsake.
Vincent.
Her mom, this person's mother was trying to keep them close to them, was trying to keep them from not moving forward, was trying to keep them from not seeing something, not understanding something, not getting a new perspective. Because I have perception twice on this mother didn't want their daughter to perceive them the way they actually are. If this person who looks like Britney Murphy would have kept being single and savoring the moment of being single and having focus on self, she would have changed her perception of her mother in some way. Something like that. Acts. What'd I say? Because the mother didn't want the daughter to separate from her. The mother didn't want the daughter to abandon her. So she was this woman who looks like Britney Murphy, if it is Britney Murphy, I don't know. I can't validate it, but it sure does look like Britney Murphy in my mind. This woman was on a journey of self-healing. She was finally single. She was learning how to appreciate herself. She was doing shadow work. She was healing past wounds, things from the past. This mother figure or parental figure didn't want them to abandon them. She needed them. She needed this Britney Murphy person. So she would gaslight her. She would say, "Oh, you don't love me. Oh, you want to be alone forever. Oh, nobody's gonna love you. Let me find someone for you. Let me, stuff like that." But this Britney, Murphy person, this woman who looks like Britney Murphy, wanted to stop the pattern. She wanted to stop a pattern of silent treatment, abuse, abandonment. She wanted to basically. Her mom could possibly be very codependent on her, but gives her silent treatments and abandons her in her time of need. So when you start healing your own wounds and you start focusing on yourself and you start appreciating your own value and you start knowing your worth, you start to recognize the people around you who don't want you to be in that energy, because once you're in that energy, you won't need certain people
So,
around. Spirit said not so. So this parental figure maybe subconsciously knew or felt or had some kind of insecurity about abandonment, about this person who looks like Britney Murphy
Virginia.
stopping a pattern that they had. They may have had some kind of pattern, but this mother could be a gaslighter. The dragonfly, things coming to light. This daughter could have found out about something. This daughter could have found out about some kind of relationship, or let me clarify. Please clarify this dragonfly. Please clarify this dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. The mermaid immersion, complete commitment. So this parental figure of this person who looks like Britney Murphy, and I said she was wearing sunglasses in the beginning, and sunglasses came out. So this parent figure was trying to hook them up with somebody specific. Someone that this parental figure was committed to. What do you mean by committed? In what way? Oh, shoot. A twist in the tale, an unexpected change you did not see coming.
Druggist.
Druggist? Druggist? Spirit said druggist. Oh. This parental figure, this mother, was committed to somebody she wanted to hook her daughter up with, who could have, this person was a false twin flame. But this person who looks like Britney Murphy fell hard for this person because she thought this was her true love, some kind of soul connection, some kind of twin flame, but it's a false twin flame. Spirit said druggist. I think the mother's commitment to this person was her, was committed to this other person she hooked her daughter up with, like they were in a relationship already. But this person who looks like Britney Spears did not know this. She didn't know this. This was an unexpected twist in the tale. Elizabeth and the Lion, it's time to become a great leader. This mother wanted to be in charge of her daughter. She didn't want her daughter to do any shadow work or to know self-worth, because then she would separate herself from her mother. And then her mother's very codependent and needs her daughter in some form or fashion, because I think she's addicted to drugs, I think. And she's addicted to drugs with someone else who's a false twin flame that she wanted her daughter to hook up with. She kept gaslighting her daughter to hook up with this person. Once upon a midnight, dreary creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. This situation was messing up this person's creative flow. I don't know if this person who looks like Britney Murphy may have been some kind of creative person, someone who's very artistic in their expression, someone who possibly has some kind of artistic flow. They were messing that up for them because of this whole situation. Oh, item. I see what you're saying. So, I think what Spirit's trying to tell me is that this person that their mother hooked them up with is some kind of okay, thank you very much, Spirit. This person that their mother wanted them to hook up with, who they were already committed to in a different way, is some kind of creative person. I don't know, they like write, they're like a writer or some kind of someone who's like an artist or something like that. They do something that has to do with creativity, with expression, with writing, with artistic flow. Okay? They may have even like written something, maybe like a play or like a screenplay or something like that. And that's what attracted this person who looks like Britney Murphy. That's what attracted them to them at first. There's something that they share, some kind of artistic flow or expression that they share, and that was like the in for this person. But this person's already committed to their mother, and their mother knew this already before they even met. So this is like all planned. The delicate fairy and her ferrets. Change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. Change is good.
Left here.
And look, there's three. There's three. A mother, this person, and the daughter. There's three ferrets. A delicate fairy and her ferrets. These people were weasels? Is that what you're trying to say? These people were weasels. Oh, why did they decide to do this to this person? This person who looks like Britney Murphy. What was the end game? What was the goal? This person didn't even know that they knew each other, but in this way, they're already committed to each other. They have like some kind of relationship with each other. This mother hooked her daughter up with someone she was in a relationship. That's fucking weird. That is weird as hell. Why did she do that? I told you. Commitment. Partnership. Some kind of deal they made. Some kind of promise. Some kind of promise they made to create some kind of confusion. Clouds. To create some kind of confusion and uncertainty. To put this person who looks like Britney Murphy in doubt. Some kind of druggist. Spirit said druggist earlier. This person made a promise to two people. See, they gave a promise of love and affection to two people. But this person was really committed to their mother. To take power away. To take power away? I want to say power of attorney? To get them out of the public eye? This person was in the public eye? Audience, fame. I don't know if I'm talking to Britney Murphy, you guys, but that's crazy if I am. I don't know if I am, but I see her in my mind's eye, or someone who looks like her. Someone who's telling me this story right now. So they wanted to take power away from somebody who's in the public eye, someone who has fame, someone who has a network, someone who knows groups of people. They wanted to create confusion and doubt by infatuation. They wanted to trespass. They wanted to create an infatuation. And I have in the beginning that she was saying she thought this person was their twin flame. So her emotions were overriding her logic about this person, even though Spirit was showing her signs time and time again, giving her obstacles about this person, because her mother gaslit her when she didn't want to even be in a relationship to be with somebody her mom hooked her up with, who her mom was already in a commitment with, some kind of partner or deal or contract or cycle. They made they had
Talk less.
they made some kind of arrangement to hook her daughter up with this person to cause confusion on purpose, to take away power her daughter. Let's back up. Coffin. To create some kind of loss, depression, illness. Yeah, they were trying to. What is it when what did happen to Britney Spears and Britney Murphy? I think that this mother and this person, this false twin flame, were trying to get this person who looks like Britney Murphy into some kind of like depression, illness, to cause a loss, to keep them in a state of uncertainty, to take power of attorney from them. What was the conservatorship? They're trying to do a conservatorship. Wow, she didn't even know. She thought this person was, she didn't even want to be in a relationship, but her mother kept gaslighting her, saying, oh, you don't want to be alone, do you? You're going to be alone for the rest of your life. You're going to turn old and nobody's going to love you and all this shit. So then finally, just from the beatdown, she was like, fine, I'll meet this person. And this person was already committed to the mother in some way. They had some kind of commitment, some kind of partnership. This person is some kind of creative person, some kind of writer or something, or some kind of 2010, some kind of person who has some kind of like, they I don't know, like a director, a writer, something like that. That was the way that this person who looks like Britney Murphy looked at this person like a leader, because they came across that way, because that's how they needed to be in order to come across as a twin flame. But they're a false twin flame. They were never committed to them to begin with. This was all to get this person who looks like Britney Murphy into some kind of coffin, some kind of illness, some kind of sadness, some kind of depression. It was done on purpose. How is it done? Let me see. Screeching. She was being shown signs by the universe, but because she thought she was so in love. Why did she feel like she was so in love? What did she love about this person? This person was a drama starter. This person has bad karma. And bad habits, drug, toxicity, addictions. They could have gotten her addicted to something, to drugs. They were a toxic couple. That's why she was always sad and depressed, and that's horrible. Oh, look at this. Look, they're on a stage. And look, Hamlet, the skull. Didn't the mother in Hamlet have an affair with someone? With the lover of the other king or something? Never has the facts, make shit up, lies. Huh. So there was something that this mother and this man kept telling this person who looks like Britney Murphy about stepping up. Oh. They would tell this is someone famous. This is someone who's got fame. Someone who's in the spotlight. Someone who, I have that twice. I have fame in the public eye, networking, and I have Queen rising. They were lying about her. They were saying that she wasn't fit to work. They were saying that she wasn't fit to be in the spotlight, that she wasn't fit to be outside. They were giving, Spirit said druggist earlier, they're giving her drugs and making her addicted to things or something, or bringing drama to her all the time, just keeping her in a really confused emotional state. She was always operating out of her emotions. Because they didn't want her to be seen as capable. I'm telling you, they were trying to get her into a conservatorship because they're clout hungry, because they just wanted her money. They wanted her power. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up dramatic. Yeah, this person's mother is just a shit starter. She's just clout hungry. She wanted her daughter's money all for herself. She didn't want her daughter in the spotlight anymore. She didn't want her daughter working on herself, because she knew that once her daughter starts focusing on herself and not, maybe she came out of a slew of relationships, she was finally ready to heal, do shadow work. Her mom said, no, you need to be in another relationship. Because her mom's a gaslighter. Her mom didn't want her to abandon her, because then she wouldn't have anything. Because this person takes care of her mother. Her mother's codependent on her. Her mother hooked her up with somebody that is a false twin flame, who's clout hungry, who has bad karma. That makes shit up. They could have possibly said, this person's not fit to work, they're not fit to go outside, they're on drugs, all that. Someone who fishes for compliments. This mother fishes for compliments, for comments, for validation. Yeah, this mother and this person that she hooked her daughter up with was hooked on making their daughter feel like love on the brain. There's something that this feels weird. This feels like an obsessive love. Like, this person who looks like Britney Murphy really thought this person was their twin flame. She was like obsessed with this person. This person wasn't that, though. This person was not that. This person was a drama starter with bad habits. It was clout hungry. This person was just with this person who's in the spotlight for clout. But there's something, it was like she couldn't stop thinking, dreaming, fantasizing about this person. She was hooked on this person, even though this person was negative. Prepare. This person was uninterested in her. And there's something about, I don't know why she's so interested in this person, when this person, it's like she's overly obsessed with this person who's not obsessed with her. That's what it feels like. But I don't know why. Let me see. Why is she so obsessed with this person?
Spiritual.
Spiritual? Spirit just said spiritual. Snake at the top of the deck. This person's a snake. There's something this person was doing. Some kind of... They were cheating for sure with their mother. This person was already committed to this person who looked like Britney Murphy, her mom. There was some kind of deception there. He wasn't even truly interested in her, but she was obsessed with him, and I don't know why. Why was she obsessed with him? Memory. Her memory. There's something they were doing to her memory because they would start drama. There's something they were doing to her memory. What were they doing? Bully. They would bully her. They could have possibly been going around saying that she's not able to work, that she's not able to do certain things, to be in the spotlight, or because they needed her to seem like she's unable to be trustworthy, or because they were trying to pull a Britney Spears on her, a conservatorship. They're trying to make her seem like she's not capable of taking care of herself or working so they could assume control over her money. Supernatural. And Spirit said spiritual. I'm telling you, I think that they put some kind of death. I think they may have put some kind of love spell or some kind of death spell on this person to make them not love themselves. To make them self-destruct, because they needed this person to be in a state where they couldn't take care of themselves.
Hotel.
I cannot pick it up. So they probably went to somebody to do this. I don't think they did it themselves, but I think they thought that they could do some kind of divination spine or some kind of supernatural something, energy shift to make this person seem unstable, to make them seem toxic, to make them seem like they're not capable of taking care of themselves, like they have addictions, like they have problems. What happened? Merit making in reverse. To make them seem like they're not a good person, like they shouldn't be on the streets, like they shouldn't, to make them seem like they're unstable. That's horrible. So they were causing some kind of obscure irritation, some kind of supernatural disturbance to this person, to make them feel like they're going crazy, to make them feel like everything's going wrong in their life, so they could bully them. They're spreading rumors about them to keep them in fright. I told you, to keep them scared. They could have possibly been paranoid at this time because of some kind of supernatural disturbance. They kept them in a nightmare. They kept them in a nightmare and kept them from their profession. They were trying to stop them from being able to work because they needed them to... They started getting scared, though. Scared of being homeless. They didn't want to be cast away. They were pulling the strings like a marionette. And they caused illness to this person who looks like Britney Spears. They caused illness. Fragility, disease, weakness. Because that's how they wanted them to be. A false positive. But it wasn't true. There was some kind of supernatural disturbance that was causing this. I'm getting a vision right now. I'm just going to say what I see. I see someone like... Okay, I'm just going to say what I see. I see this blonde woman who looks like Britney Murphy, like closing all her doors and closing her blinds and like putting tinfoil over her windows, and it's like really dark in there, and she's like in bed all the time, and she's like afraid to go outside. There's two other people in the house. There's like pill bottles from the doctor all over the bathroom, like an obscene amount of different kinds of pills or whatever, but like prescription, just like on the bathroom counter in no order. It's very messy. It's like almost like a hoarding house. There's no like organization. There's like an older woman, I think that's this person's mother, who's like feeding this person like some kind of medicine, or acting like they're taking care of her. Huh. That's weird. A secret at the top. Some kind of secret. Yeah, this mother knows this mother and this person are doing something to their daughter that's like causing supernatural disturbances, making them ill and weak. I think there may be so many medicine bottles because this person doesn't know what's wrong with them. They think that something's wrong with them. They keep going to the doctor thinking something, I must have a disease, I must have an illness, but really whatever's happening to them is supernatural. Because I think this mother and this man that's some kind of creative person is trying to make this person sick to do a conservatorship. Yeah, some kind of inequality. Some kind of Spirit said agree. Some kind of inequality to create an overload, to make them unstable. Huh. So what's happening now? So what happened? So what happened? How did this end? How did this end, Spirit? This is something they did over time. This is something they did over a long period of time. They were doing this for a while. It's not something that, this is something they planned, that they both took their time doing. Because they were committed to each other. They went bankrupt. They went bankrupt. They spent all their money going to someone to do this to her daughter, to create illness, because they were going to someone. Where's that? They were going to someone to do this to them, to their daughter. And because their daughter was not working or making money because she was in this state for so long, because this took so long, the opportunities froze up. The opportunities froze.
Probably not.
Okay, well, or she missed. The opportunities didn't freeze up, but she missed the opportunity, so she wasn't making any money. So if you're not making money and you're spending money, and there's bills due, it says past due. So they were doing this for a long time, but the thing they didn't think about, I guess, is that there's no other money coming in. So they were spending money on doing these things to her daughter. And this person who looks like Britney Murphy, to take their abundance. I told you to take their abundance because she's a Queen of Pentacles. She was somebody who was prosperous, someone who's responsible, creative, someone who had common sense, someone who's a nurturer, but the mother just wanted to take all her stuff from her. But this plan didn't work because her mom's the Empress in reverse. Her mom's the Empress in reverse, overbearing, disharmonic, negligent, lacks confidence. Because she was insecure of her own daughter. She was codependent on her daughter, but insecure of her at the same time. She didn't want to be abandoned by her daughter, so she thought this would be the next best thing, to just get her daughter out of the way, so that way she doesn't have to look at her be successful, pretty, famous in the spotlight, and I'll just take her place and take her money. I'll get conservatorship over her, then I can be overbearing. I can have control of her anytime I want. Wow. Yeah, because this daughter was starting to overcome something. She may have been put in some kind of situation where she needed her mom's support, where she needed her mom's love and guidance, and her mom really thrived on that. Her mom really thrived on this person who has attained such achievements to be codependent on her, but her daughter started to self-heal and started to self-regulate and realized she probably didn't need her mom as much as before, but her mom wanted the money, didn't want to be abandoned by her. So she hooked up with someone who was, someone she met who they do drugs with. Someone who they do drugs with. An insensitive person, someone who's impetuous, someone who breaks hearts, someone who had created obstacles for her. They had this cockamamie plan to get her daughter in this place of sickness, of illness, of mental health, with a supernatural disturbance that they were paying someone to do. But over time, it took a long time. But they did it for so long that they actually went bankrupt because the daughter couldn't take any jobs, so they were spending more money than they were making. And they were disorganized because they're karmic and drama starters, and they have addiction, so they were spending money on drugs and stuff while the daughter is ill in bed and fragile, telling everybody that she's unable to work and be outside and do jobs. They're lying. They were lying. They didn't want the daughter to overcome self-doubt, so they kept her in a state of confusion. But they don't know how to budget. They didn't know how to budget the money, so they ended up spending it all because they have bad habits. And now they got bad karma. So what happened to them? Clouds. Spirit said clouds. And where'd that cloud card go? Spirit said clouds, and I have clouds right here. And Spirit said clouds. So they're the ones who are now two spirits. I told you, two people. A mother and some kind of writer or director or something. Now they were in a state of uncertainty, of negativity, of confusion, because that's what they put onto her daughter. I think that they may have passed. Bad karma. Whatever they did to her daughter is what happened to her. Is what I'm getting here. Yes. 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 I'm very sorry to hear that they did that to you. That's horrible. I'm very sorry that they did that to you. That's horrible. How can we close this out? How could they unfuck themselves? Most people give too much significance to what's going on in their heads. They follow a trajectory of self-doubt, fear, considerations, and plain old-fashioned superstition. Life only changes in the paradigm of action. That's it. If you want to change, do differently than you did before. You are not your thoughts. Act.
Daniel.
This mother acted out of fear. She had fear that her daughter was going to abandon her and that she wouldn't have anybody to be with or take care of her. And so in that fear, she created this whole thing in her head that she had to go through with this plan. And in doing so, she created a mess. And she went bankrupt. She got bad habits, bad karma, and now lives in a state of depression, if she's living at all. I think it feels like she, I don't know, could be in a healing state on the other side for her bad karma, but I can't say for sure. Alright, I hope it helps. Love you guys. Bye.